Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market roundup. Firstly on the global markets. Yesterday when we closed, most of the European markets were trading in red by around 1 to 1.5%, whereas the American markets were trading in red by around, the American market futures were trading in red by around half to 0.75% across the board. But finally by the end of the day, after a lot of oscillation on the Dow at one point of time being down by around 100 points, finally managed to close by around 225 points, which is 1.2% higher from previous close, whereas the Nasdaq and the S&P also closed in green. European markets, some of the European markets recovered from the red line and finally closed on the positive side. This was basically because there was a Fed meet yesterday in which they have indicated that the chances of rate hike in the month of April is very low, and it will probably happen only beyond June. So that is something which fueled the American markets and the European markets from the lows. Yesterday, after a lot of zigzag for our markets, we finally closed on negative for Nifty by around 35 to 40 points, whereas the a lot of strength was seen in the banking index, which managed to close in green yesterday. Yesterday, FIIs was sellable around 457 crore rupees in cash market, whereas domestic institutional investors were sellable around 82 crore rupees in cash market. In the index future, FIIs was sellable around 525 crore rupees. So today, as per the indications, SGX Nifty is showing, we might see Nifty opening up around 50 to 70 points on the higher side, and this may fuel some short covering sort of movement in the early trade, and post which market can look to stabilize after some time. Now let's have an update on derivatives.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The Indian benchmark indices ended the volatile day of trade on a negative note. However, started the session on a positive note and very soon it started falling, like many of the blue chip counters started trading with negative bias, such as NTPC, BHEL, Asian Paints, Ambuja Cement, which were down in the range of 2 to 4% each. But we have seen that markets traded choppy throughout the session ahead of the outcome of the Federal US Reserve stunts on interest rates. And Nifty finally ended the session at 8704 levels with a loss of 0.41%. In this period, we have seen that long positions were squared off by market players as open interest is decreased by 3.05% from 2 crore 66 lakhs to 2 crore 58 lakhs. Approximately 8.11 lakh shares were reduced in open interest. Also, Nifty futures price decreased by 35 rupees. But cost of money is increased by 10% from 6.43% to 7.07%. Also, Nifty futures price premium increased marginally from 16 points to 18 points. PCI is down by 2.20% from 91 to 0.89, which is clearly indicating that call option has seen good build-up in yesterday's trade than put option. Call option has added around 40 lakh shares in open interest, whereas put option has added around 20 lakh shares in open interest. India mix was up by 2.51%. It was settled at 15.51%. In the options activity, we have seen that most of the out-of-the-money call options was most active. Like we have seen that 8,800, 8,900, also 9,000, 9,100 has added good number of shares in open interest in yesterday's trade. As we have seen that 8,800 has added approximately 28.76% shares in open interest. Also 8,900 call option has added 12.89% shares in open interest. On the put option side, we have seen that 8,700 has reduced its shares in open interest, and that activity was shifted to 8,600 and 8,500 put option. 8,600 has added 3.96% shares in open interest. Also 8,500 has added 12.07% shares in open interest. Looking at the options data, we may see market may trade with positive bias, as we have seen that US data has come out with positive bias. So, and all Asian markets are trading with positive bias. US market closed very positive, and also Singapore Nifty is positive. So we may see a positive momentum may continue. There are 4 securities in ban period. One is Century Textiles, second is India Real Estate, third is Unitech, and fourth is Focard Pharma. And yesterday, FIs were net sellers of 525.08 crores in index futures. They were net sellers of 406.16 crore in index options. They were net buyers of 1,311.48 crore in stock futures, and they were net buyers of 35.36 crore in stock options. Our Friday CVAP stands at 8710. higher range would be 8775, which is yesterday's high. If Nifty crosses this level, we can see more upside in the market. Lower range for the market would be 8600. Currently, Singapore Nifty is up by 80 points, which is at 8773. We may see a gap up opening in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Now let's have an update on some of the trading ideas for the day. The first idea being Wockhardt. The latest US FDA re-inspection on Chikaldana unit of Wockhardt has reaffirmed data security and control measures, which is sentimentally positive for Wockhardt. Action to be taken here is long Wockhardt with stop at 1841 for a target of 1935 and 1972. Second stock is McDowell. India is likely to take a flexible approach on tariffs on wines and spirits in the free trade agreement negotiations with the European Union, marking a shift from the hard stance it adopted until the talks broke down 2 years ago. Action to be taken here is long McDowell with a stop at 3704 for a target of 3893 and 3969. Yesterday there was Maharashtra government budget, and in the budget there was some highlight for the real estate sector, in which the Maharashtra government has proposed to enhance the FSI limit to 0.6 from the present 0.33 and to raise the rate of premium in the BMC. The current premium charged by BMC is around rupees 1500 a square feet, which is expected to increase to around 3,000 to 9,000 rupees per square feet. Action to be taken here is short HDR with a stop at 116.3 for a target of 110.6 and 108.3. On the news flow front, Tata's, Mahindra and Reliance Infra are looking for a 1.5 billion naval helicopter order. Bids for 9 coal mines is being re-examined. Decision is to come out by the weekend. Government has started a process to sell 10% in NTPC. Bail disinvestment, which has been on cards for a long time, is likely to happen in the month of April, which may fetch the government around 3,200 crore rupees. Religare has planned to raise rupees 1,000 crore under REIT. There have been a lot of index changes which will come in place in some time. The first being index change from next week, that is Reliance Communication is included in CNX Midcap, and Polaris Consultancy has been included in CNX IT. Mayur Unicotus, Suven Life, Munjal Showa, ITD Cementation are included in CNX 500, whereas Cox and King is included in CNX 200. Lupin is supposed to get a US FDA approval for Selexobic generic, an anti-inflammatory drug. TPG is looking to sell 20% stake in Sheena City Union Finance for a consideration of rupees 2,500 crore rupees, valuing the company at close to 12,500 crore rupees. On the stocks with positive bias are ICICI Bank, PFC, Allahabad Bank, and stocks with negative bias are NTPC, HCL Tech and Tech Mahindra. Stocks for investment are Larsen, Aditya Birla Nuvo, Tata Motors GVR, Infosys and Ultratech Cement. That's all friends from our side. Thanks and have a nice trading session.